This is the mayor's report for the city of Battle Creek, Michigan. This is the mayor of Battle Creek, Mark Behnke. Good morning, Battle Creek. Just a reminder today that the cross-country meet will be taking place at Riverside School. Traffic will be backed up over there. You may want to avoid that intersection or that area in the event that you're not going to the cross-country meet. It's a big event for our community. We feel very honored to have it in Battle Creek, but it does back up traffic in that area. I think there's a total of a dozen schools that will be participating. Buses will be parked at the Lakeview Square Mall so that more available parking will be available to the participants. Building closures. After a break during the height of the pandemic, the city of Battle Creek will hold its annual appreciation picnic for employees this year on Thursday, September 15th. So as many team members as possible can attend and enjoy, most of the city's buildings will be closed that day from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The city's 24/7 and some other services like water, fire, police, and transit will continue to operate during this period of time. Please plan your business around this closure. City staff appreciates everyone's patience and understanding so they can gather as a full team over a very long lunch hour. Holley. On September 12th at 10 a.m., community activist Bobby Holley will crawl through Marshall to deliver a string of awareness message to all school students in the Calhoun County area concerning the negative impacts of bullying. He'll start his journey at the Firekeepers gas station and end up at Brooks Fountain in Marshall. Bobby Holley, thank you very much for bringing the awareness to our community about bullying and violence. We wish you the best and we'll be rooting for you. Neighborhood planning councils. After a pandemic hiatus of more than 2 years, most of the city's neighborhood planning councils are starting to meet again this month. NPCs are the groups of neighbors from the same area of the city that meet to discuss common issues, topics, and concerns in their neighborhoods. They share this information with city staff who can work with them on improvements and changes. 5 of the city's 8 NPCs will start meeting again this month. Post Franklin will meet the first Thursday of every month at Community Action 175 Main Street. North Central will meet the second Tuesday of every month at the City Department of Public Works, 150 Kendall Street. The Central Neighborhood Planning Council will meet the second Thursday, Trinity Community Center, 10 West Bidwell Street. That's at the old 5-way light, if you're old enough to know where the old 5-way light was. The 4th NPC is the Northeast, and they'll meet the third Thursday of every month, the First Congregational Church, 342 Capitol Avenue Northeast, and that's at the end of Division Street in downtown Battle Creek. And finally, Urbandale will meet the second Monday at Christ United Methodist Church, 65 North Bedford Road. Please note that NPC 1 and 3 has met for September already. All meetings begin at 7 p.m. City staff attend to provide code and police updates in particular, and other information as needed or requested. Anyone who lives or owns property in the geographical area may attend and voice their concerns at the NPC meetings. The other 3 NPCs are Rural Southwest, number 9, number 10, Westlake Prairie View, and number 11, Mingus Riverside. The city will work with them in the spring to determine when they wish to start meeting again. Visit battlecreekmi.gov/NPC for more information, NPC boundary maps, photos from the NPC meetings, and the NPC resource guide. Call our community development team for more information at 269-966-3311. Youth Ice Hockey Team. On September 10th at 2 p.m., there will be a skills competition and meet the players event for the Battle Creek Colonels Youth Ice Hockey Team. This is a new ice hockey team in Battle Creek. Come meet the team and their new coach, Coach Jensen. Coach Jensen played at both University of Toledo and Saginaw Valley State University after playing his junior hockey in Minnesota with the former Minnesota Owls and now folded Minnesota junior hockey team. Heritage Chevrolet 12th Annual Classic Car Show. Heritage Chevrolet will host their 12th Annual Classic Car Show on September 17th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Registration begins at 8 a.m. The registration fee is $15. There will be a scholarship fund, and we will receive 100% of registration fees. Pre-registration is available at Heritage Chevrolet in downtown Battle Creek at the corner of Washington and Dickman Road. Community Corn Roast. The first annual Community Corn Roast will take place on September 14th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Festival Market Square, which is located at 25 South McCamley Street across from the Kellogg World Headquarters. They will offer locally grown corn for sale at the price of $2 per ear. The sales will go to support the market. Bruin Blast. Kellogg Community College will welcome back students with their 19th annual Bruin Blast on Tuesday, September 13th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Kellogg Community College North Avenue campus. There will be carnival, rides, games, activities, prizes, free lunch, and a Bruin t-shirt. With a valid student ID, everything is free. Brothers Proper at Squirrel Hollow. Patio night will be held on September 15th at 7 p.m. at Squirrel Hollow Golf Course. Delight in the delicious fare offered by the Kickin' Curbin food truck. In addition to draft beer and specialty cocktails, they will have slushies. Spend the evening with them and have some fun. I hope to see each and every one of you out there. Big Mike's Par for the cause. On September 17th, a fun event that the whole family can enjoy will take place at Binder Park Golf Course. Donuts will be offered at the registration desk, lunch will be served at the turn, and there will be prizes awarded for the longest drive, closest to the pin, and a lot other prizes. The first time tee is at 8:30 in the morning and check-in begins at 7:30. The cost for a single golfer is $75, while a team of 4 will run you $300. Gorges, Glens, and Waterfalls photography exhibit by Ryan Flatto. From September 12th through September 20th, go to Kellogg Community College between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. to view some photographs that will take your breath away. A photography exhibition showcasing nearly 24 of Ryan Flatto's large-scale black and white landscape photographs will be available for viewing. At Kellogg Community College, Professor Flatto teaches courses in both photography and multimedia programs. During his sabbatical in the fall of 2021, he visited Watkins Glen State Parks in New York, as well as Ricketts Glen State Park in Pennsylvania. The photographs in this exhibit were created during that period of time. Thank you, Professor Flatto, for your hard work and your dedication to our community. CERT GS 317 Basic Training 3D course, September 2022. The Community Emergency Response Team, CERT, program educates people about disaster preparedness and trains and organizes volunteer teams to help their communities in times of disaster. The CERT program teaches basic disaster skills like fire safety, light search and rescue, and disaster medical operations. If a disaster strikes, you can protect your family, neighbors, and coworkers by receiving the proper CERT training. A CERT volunteer's role is to assist others until trained emergency personnel arrive. To become a CERT volunteer, all 3 days of classroom training must be completed. You complete your training on September 16th, 17th, and the 24th. House numbers painted on curbs. It has come to some neighbors' attention that someone has been distributing flyers advertising they will paint and place reflective house numbers on the curbs in front of people's homes for a $20 charge. We have experienced this before in the city. We show here in a video what this flyer looks like. What we have seen is white with the words Neighborhood Enhancement Program at the top. I want everyone to know that the City of Battle Creek is not distributing these flyers and does not require you to do this. While having your house number on the curb is indeed another way for emergency services to find your home, the city already requires that your home display your house number clearly. Again, painting it on the curb is not required. The Battle Creek Police Department is aware of the situation, and parole officers are aware that as they travel around the city, should anyone need assistance. Political parties mailing out absentee ballots. Thank you to everyone looking for the absentee ballots already for the November 8th general election. They are not quite ready, but the city clerk's office will have them starting on Thursday, September 29th. If you already applied for your absentee ballot for this election, you can look for your ballot in the mail after September 29th. If you have not applied for an absentee ballot, you can do so now. You can get the application on the city's website at battlecreekmi.gov/elections. That's battlecreekmi.gov/elections. Fill it out and get it back to the clerk's office. You can also apply in the clerk's office during the regular hours of 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Remember that anyone eligible to vote in Michigan can vote absentee. You also might be receiving multiple applications in the mail for a ballot. Political organizations sometimes do this on their own to encourage absentee voting. We will show a photo here in the mayor's report video so you can see an example of what one looks like. Remember that these are just applications. You still have to submit an application to get an absentee ballot, and you only have to complete one application. If you do submit multiple applications, you will only receive one ballot. Rest assured that the city clerk team keeps careful track of applications and ballots so that each voter receives only one ballot per election. Find out more information and voting information online at battlecreekmi.gov/elections and at michigan.gov/vote. If you have any questions, please call the clerk's office at 269-966-3311. Finally, proclamations on the Leila Arboretum. I'm very happy to proclaim the Leila Arboretum has just celebrated their 100th anniversary. A lot of people were at the event on Thursday night, and I was glad to see quite a few people there and enjoy some of the conversation. I'd like to read the proclamation. Whereas in 1922, Leila Post Montgomery donated 72 acres of land to the city of Battle Creek, which was once part of the Battle Creek Country Club, so that it could be used as a public park. And whereas several years later, the renowned landscape architect T. Clifton Shepard created a breathtaking plan for the park, which Mrs. Montgomery had envisioned would be a center for culture amid the beauty of nature. Unfortunately, Shepard's work of art was quickly overshadowed by the Great Depression. And whereas in the fall of 1981, a group of community members who had an idea for what this land could be formed, the Leila Arboretum Society, in an effort to reclaim the Arboretum's former beauty from overgrowth and neglect. The beautiful landscape that we see today is the result of that dedication and determination. And whereas the Leila Arboretum's collections include trees, shrubs, perennial, and annual plantings designed in the style of European gardens, with a makeup of approximately 25,000 total plants. Current initiatives at the Arboretum include music festivals, sledding competitions, the 360 Urban Farm, the Farm Stand, the Kaleidoscope Hands-On Learning Garden, the Battle Creek Garden Tour, and event and wedding rental opportunities. And whereas it is a deep appreciation for the commitment and dedication to the Battle Creek community that we commemorate the 100th anniversary of the Leila Arboretum. On behalf of the citizens of the city of Battle Creek, we do hereby proclaim September 8th, 2022 as Leila Arboretum Society Day in the greater Battle Creek area and acknowledge Leila Arboretum Society for their dedication to preserving the showcasing nature's beauty. And I call upon all citizens of the greater Battle Creek area to continue to support such a beautiful landmark in our great Battle Creek city. This is the Mayor of Battle Creek, Mark Behnke. Thank you very much for listening. Please have a great weekend.